So today's going to be a great session. We're going to talk about tips to help specifically newer agent. If you've been at it for a few weeks, few months, maybe a year or two, and you're not exactly where you want to be, I'm here to help because I remember those days. You're excited, you're slightly scared, especially in these days, you know, with all the crazy shit going on. What do? How do you get this business off the ground? So I have practical tips for you that will help you, that will get you going. Now, maybe you're a seasoned veteran, you just want to pick up an idea or two. Maybe it's time to kind of look back and evaluate and say, what can I do better? So I'll share those with you. Excited? Ready to go? All right, so tip number one, set realistic expectations. You know, I get two types of students who come to me, who either buy one of my systems or go through the path, my coaching program. And very often I get an agent who I appreciate, who is very enthusiastic and passionate and optimistic and says, I'm gonna sell 50 homes this year. That might be too much too soon. I don't wanna kind of douse the flame, but the expectations you come in must be realistic. On the other hand, I don't want you to buy into this bullshit that I hear sometimes. It's gonna take you 6 months, 8 months before you make money. Not true. You can make money quickly if you follow certain rules and certain principles. Set realistic expectations, knowing what you get in. That's tip number one. Tip number two, focus on three things. You got to build continuously, and this will never stop. This is not something that you want to reach one day and say, yeah, look at me, how awesome I am. It never happens that way. You will constantly build your mindset like a muscle. Mindset, skills, and your systems. Your mindset is the foundation. You're going to build your success on your mindset. It starts in your head, because think about it. You cannot go into this kind of scary and exciting adventure thinking, it's not going to work. I think I'm going to fail. This is not for me. How do you expect your clients, your prospects believe in you if you don't believe in you? You believe in you first. Even as a rookie, you can do a good job. Even as a new agent. I mean, I had my first listing, I remember, was an old lady in Downey, California. She had a choice and she interviewed several agents. She picked me. I was brand new, just few weeks in a business, and I got the listing, and I asked her why, and she says she appreciated my enthusiasm. She cared more about somebody who was as passionate, optimistic, enthusiastic, energetic as I was, as opposed to those sleepy, crusty agents who've been at it for 20 years who go play golf on the weekend. She felt she was in better hands with me. You will get business, but you gotta go with the mindset, I can do this, the stuff I don't know, and trust me, there's plenty. That's normal. This business is evolving anyway. It's going to come, but start with a solid mindset. Number two, you're going to build your skills. This business is based on skills. There's good news and bad news. The good news is you can do it because it does not require talent, does not require special abilities, doesn't require charming, awesome looks. If you have them, that's a plus. It requires skill. Build those skills, your communication skills, your marketing skills, time management skills. There are a few handful of skills, maybe half a dozen that you need to focus on. And number three, build your systems. The beautiful thing about real estate, the fantastic thing about this business, it's a system-based. Once you develop systems, and you only need three systems. You need a lead generation system, how you're going to acquire business. You're going to need a follow-up system, how you're going to nurture the relationship with these leads, because most of them will not be ready right away. That's normal. So you're going to get a good contact management system, nurture those leads. And number three, you're going to get a listing system. What do you do if somebody says, hey, Jim, I'm ready to sell. Let's talk. You need to have a process, you need to have a system. Pre-listing, listing, and post-listing, marketing and getting the property sold. Focus on these three things. Build your mindset constantly, build your skills constantly, and build your systems. Next tip, watch your time. It is the most precious, most valuable, and also most wasted asset in real estate. Agents squandering time left and right. Agents thinking, I have all the time in the world. We don't. I honestly don't know how much I have left. I mean, hopefully quite a bit. I want to be here and inspire and teach you and watch you succeed. I do want that. But we don't know. Don't squander it. Be absolutely fanatical when it comes to your time. Don't waste a minute on crap. Divide your time in three areas. Divide your time in three equal areas. If you do this, you're going to thrive. If you don't do this, you're going to struggle, go hungry, broke, like I did. Speaking from experience, you know my story. I was homeless. Why do you think I was? Bad mindset, squandering my time. Be diligent about your time. Three areas: education, business, administration. Education, like right now, you're educating yourself. You're getting inspired. That includes reading good books, going to seminars, watching videos. Business, that you divide in two parts, equal. Generating leads, following up with leads, setting up appointments. Generating leads, following up with leads. This should be a chunk of your day, big chunk of your day, half of your time should be spent on getting business, nurturing the business. And then the smallest part, number three, is the administration, is the paperwork, is everything else. Now, agents go hungry and broke, and you won't, because I won't let it, not on my watch, is because they do number three first. The busy stuff, the answering emails, paperwork, talking to other agents, having a cup of coffee, going on social media because, hey, I'm marketing myself because Gary Vee said so. You know better. You got to get out there and get your leads. You got to get out there and follow up with your leads. You got to get out there and be active. Business will not come to you. You're going to go out and earn it. Watch your time. Be fanatical of your time. Like when I was with Century 21, it was a cube farm. Big office in Pico Rivera, California. About 10,000 square feet, over 50 agents there. most of them in the cubes. And you know how it is in cubes, people chat, you overhear stuff, oh, what you got going, and this and that, and let's have a cup of coffee, and happy hour, let's grab a beer. So once I wised up, and once I started getting some traction in my business, I got one of those do not disturb tapes, like the police tape, the yellow tape, and I would literally tape my cube so people couldn't come and bother me, and I put a do not disturb sign there. Yes, people thought I was arrogant. Yes, they thought it was kind of cocky because they felt guilty. They were not doing things they were supposed to do. But I got my things done. Watch your time. Very, very important. There are two ways you're going to make money in real estate. You're going to buy the business and you're going to earn the business. They both have pros and cons, but at the beginning, you're going to be hit by all kinds of snake oil salesmen trying to tell you, oh, their lead generation system is the most phenomenal, amazing thing in the world. And if you just give them a few $100s in your credit card, you're going to end up with the most primo leads in the world. Bullshit. Don't buy into that. Watch your money. Just like you watch your time, watch your money. You're not buying leads. A lead is somebody who has a clear intent of buying and selling and moving. You're buying some names and emails from God knows what source, recycled, regurgitated, reused over and over. I mean, think about it. Like what, 16 million leads sold every year, but only 4.7 million transactions. It's not adding up. Don't waste your money. And don't buy into this false hope. When there was a gold rush in California, the 49ers, many people were looking for fortune, seeking fortune, but very few did. Most of them went hungry, got sick, died. It was a wild, wild west at its best. You know who made the money? Who made the most money were the people selling the shovels to the prospectors. Don't buy into that. You can do this. You can build your own database of leads. You simply focus on good quality leads, high probability leads, high conversion leads, new expired listings, old expired listings, for sale by owners, your sphere of influence, your neighborhood. Once this COVID situation is over, do open houses. That's plenty of business out there for you. Circle prospecting, active prospecting, that's where the money is. Don't waste it on crap. Don't buy into that. Online business, it sounds sexy. It sounds really easy. It's not. There is nothing easy in this business. It can be a rewarding business, but it's definitely not easy. You're going to hear this over and over, and it's true. Money is in the follow-up. Your money is in the follow-up. Generating the leads is only phase one. It's only the first step, where you discover somebody who says, yeah, we're thinking about it. Most of those people, majority, 99% of those people will tell you something like, we already have an agent, we don't know what we're going to do, we're thinking about it, maybe later. These are the stories. That's the starting point, because they don't have a reason to trust you yet. Follow-up will start establishing a relationship, rapport, and trust with them. Get a good contact management system. I don't recommend company contact management system. Get your own. Control your leads. Be in charge of your leads. That way, if you ever move or change, you simply pick it up and go. Nobody else has access or control over it, can tell you, nay, those are ours. So spend a few bucks for $20, $30 a month at the most. You're going to get a good, robust, solid system. There are two I recommend. I don't get paid by them. I just think they're good. One is LionDisc. The other one is Realty Juggler. There's about 7,000 others. Compare, check, don't overthink it, because at the end, they all will do about the same thing. You're going to put your leads in there. Everybody's going to go in there, your sphere, your friends, your neighbors, everybody. And then you keep in touch. You keep in touch with all the channels. Here's the best secret I can give you when it comes to contact management system. The more channels you communicate on, the better. That means if you have their email, email them once in a while. If you have their phone, call them once in a while. Text them, send them video, even visit them, send them some mail, a market update, thank you card, postcard. All of that is great. That's number one. And number two, repetition. Repetition. Be in touch constantly, because after about 10 or 14 days, people forget who you are. We're just too busy, distracted. There's too much going on, especially now in the world. So you have to be persistent in your follow-up. Your money is in the follow-up. Agents crash and burn. They generate leads. They don't follow up with them. Those people go somewhere else. Don't make that mistake. Be good about follow-up. Be fanatical about follow-up.